I don't know whatever someone does in their bedroom, that's what they do. I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm just here to say that I've never seen my man doing anything foul like they talking about.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
The rumors are that Diddy was running some kind of Epstein type deal where he was filming everybody, right?
That's the rumors. Yeah, I don't know that there's any proof or anything other than that.
The thing is, like,
it's probably not public information yet, but who's the person that's number one on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I can get on that list,
yes,
right?
Without a doubt, you are invited.
Nobody who we know, people who we know Diddy. We've seen them at his parties, and I'm not talking about the freak-offs. I mean, we haven't seen any of that video, though. Remember, the feds say they do have video that they seized during the raids from those freak-offs, so they know who the celebrities are if they're already involved in the freak-offs.
The other day, I was watching Fox News to catch up on the latest updates regarding the Diddy case. An attorney featured on the show was revealing information about the victims who have come forward with accusations against Diddy, and it was both shocking and disturbing. One of the most alarming pieces of information shared was that out of 120 victims, 25 were minors at the time the incidents occurred. The youngest among them was only 9 years old. Hearing this was deeply troubling, as it highlights the severity and complexity of the allegations against Diddy. Such revelations raise significant questions about the safety and well-being of vulnerable individuals in the entertainment industry. However, the most shocking news did not stop there. The attorney mentioned that federal authorities now possess substantial evidence that could potentially rock Hollywood. According to him, the FBI has obtained evidence that may lead to other celebrities and high-profile individuals who might be connected to these disturbing claims against Diddy. The implications of this are enormous, as it suggests that the web of allegations could extend far beyond just one person.
The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names. It's a long list already. And of course, I already know who some of these individuals are, but because of the nature of this case, we're going to make damn sure that we're right before we do that.
Cuban Gooding Jr. was so close to that man.
First street guy that really got on. You know, I'm talking about a guy doing crime in the streets that became a television guy, and everyone knew he was a celebrity, had fancy cars. That was the first.
This is all in Brooklyn. I would thought that was his lady. That's how close he was to him.
I've never seen it. I've known him for 29 years. And then it's like with guys like 50, you know what I'm saying? Like Uncle Tom, cats like that.
You also have those celebrity environments where celebrities all get together, and there's so many of them, you know, in these wild parties. And if you got a wild party and P. Diddy puts on that wild party, and, you know, he sets everybody up.
This attorney claimed that the names of these involved celebrities could significantly impact the entertainment world. With the growing number of allegations being reported to the FBI, it seems likely that this list will continue to expand in the coming weeks. Each new name could add another layer of complexity to an already challenging situation. So far, we have only scratched the surface regarding who might be implicated. The public is eager to know more about the celebrities who may be involved in this case. As the investigation unfolds, more details are likely to emerge, revealing a clearer picture of the situation.
For vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases.
In today's video, we will be diving deeper into this topic, listing the celebrities known to be connected to these allegations and discussing the potential impact on Hollywood as a whole. This is a developing story, and it will be important to stay informed as new information continues to come to light.
The clients feel comfortable. We also intend to make these individuals available to the authorities, specifically to the FBI. And you should also know a few of them have already been spoken to by the FBI.
Sean Diddy Combs isn't the only influential figure who may face consequences for the alleged sexual assaults that took place at his parties and events. During a press conference in Houston on Tuesday, attorney Tony Busby stated that it's only a matter of time before he names others connected to Combs' alleged illegal actions. "We will expose everyone who turned a blind eye to these events behind closed doors."
The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names. It's a long list already. And of course, I already know who some of these individuals are, but because of the nature of this case, we're going to make damn sure that we're right before we do that.
"We won't stop, regardless of where the investigation leads," said Busby, who represents more than 100 individuals accusing the founder of Bad Boy Records of misconduct. This statement underscores the seriousness of the allegations and suggests that many others may be implicated as the investigation continues. The commitment to reveal all those involved highlights a growing demand for accountability in the entertainment industry.
July White Party. And the White Party is coming back this year, by the way, for charity.
And I want to focus on the ages of these victims. When we talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred, it's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15.
He added that there will be other names involved, not just Sean Combs, and that there are already several individuals connected to the case. However, he emphasized the importance of being cautious and ensuring that all details are accurate before revealing these names. When the time comes, he promised that the names would be shocking. Busby also announced his intention to begin filing lawsuits in various states within the next 30 days. He plans to disclose the identities of others implicated at a later date. Additionally, he mentioned that bystanders and those who may have encouraged the alleged misconduct will also be brought to light. This thorough approach underscores the seriousness of the allegations and the commitment to holding everyone accountable.
But the names that we're going to name, assuming that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you. These are individual cases. There are indeed other perpetrators involved.
During the press conference, the lawyer from the Busby law firm revealed that half of the alleged victims he represents are men. The incidents are said to have occurred in various states, primarily in New York, California, Georgia, and Florida, with claims dating back to 1991. Busby stated that these events took place at Diddy's private parties, hotels, and other locations. Alarmingly, 25 of the accusers were underage at the time, with the youngest alleged victim being just 9 years old. This information highlights the serious nature of the allegations and raises concerns about the safety of vulnerable individuals involved in these situations. The attorney's commitment to justice emphasizes the need for accountability in the entertainment industry.
And she introduced me to a lot of people. She made me feel special. She did a lot of things for me.
Y'all need to understand this is something that happened since I was 19. My goal is now.
He also pointed out that there appears to be a pattern in these cases involving illegal drugs and substances. According to Busby, many victims reported being drugged with horse tranquilizers, which were later found in their systems after attending these parties. In response, Diddy's attorney, Erica Wolf, told Page 6 that he cannot address every unfounded allegation made in this media frenzy, but she firmly denied the claims. She emphasized that Combs denies any accusations of sexual assault, including those involving minors, and is prepared to prove his innocence in court, where the truth will rely on evidence rather than rumors. This back and forth highlights the ongoing tension between the parties involved and the seriousness of the allegations.
We received a diamond from Charles.
I received a diamond, and I'm not going to speak about that. Thank you very much.
Epstein activities. Did you know who he was?
Yes, I knew him. I was introduced to him on my 31st birthday by my ex-boyfriend, Flavio.
The list of names involved in this situation is much longer than anyone expected. Many celebrities have been trying to distance themselves from Diddy and the surrounding drama, but it turns out that most of them were not being truthful. The federal authorities have gathered solid evidence, and it seems Diddy could potentially implicate many others along with him, making this situation very complicated.
In which I admired dearly. He was with Naomi Campbell, he had Oprah Winfrey there with him, who entered the room and was swinging off his arm and just seemed like a very dear friend.
Take Naomi Campbell, for instance. Calling her controversial is an understatement, and this is separate from any allegations related to charity theft, which is another issue altogether. Naomi was reportedly a frequent attendee at Diddy's parties, which isn't surprising given her past associations with some questionable figures. For example, her unusual relationship with Charles Taylor, the Liberian dictator and convicted war criminal, raises eyebrows. This connection adds another layer of intrigue to the unfolding story and suggests that the consequences of these allegations could extend far beyond just one individual.
Hands all on his leg and everything. It was crazy, bro. I don't even believe that. So when you see Cuban Gooding fighting the case here in New York, when he said the girl was saying that he was groping her and everything like that, I'm glad they didn't show that picture at his trial.
Back in 2010, Naomi Campbell testified at Charles Taylor's war crimes trial about some diamonds she received from him. Initially, she claimed that random men gave her dirty-looking diamonds, which she believed were from Taylor. However, her story changed so frequently that it became clear she wasn't being truthful. In a surprising twist, she later denied ever receiving any diamonds at all. Charles Taylor was ultimately sentenced to 50 years in prison for his war crimes, yet Naomi somehow managed to avoid any consequences from the situation. This strange series of events highlights the complexity of her past connections and raises questions about her credibility. As the current allegations against Diddy unfold, these connections could become even more significant. Naomi Campbell hasn't just been linked to one shady figure, she has also had close ties to Harvey Weinstein, and we all know the serious allegations against him. But that's not all. She has also been associated with Jeffrey Epstein and his partner, Ghislaine Maxwell. During Maxwell's trial, unsealed documents revealed that Naomi allegedly took several trips on Epstein's private jet to his island, where terrible things reportedly happened. However, when Epstein was arrested, Naomi quickly distanced herself, claiming she barely knew him. She stated that a former boyfriend introduced her to Epstein, and that she only saw him at Victoria's Secret fashion shows. She denied any knowledge of his illegal activities, insisting she never witnessed anything inappropriate.
Nah, he would fight you. You understand? So I could see with a person like Lil Rod, he probably was roughing him up, grabbing him, groping him, you know what I'm saying? Acting like he playing with him, but he actually want him to do what he want him to do.
Hello, everyone. Until further notice, I would not be performing at any gigs or anything like that. For security reasons, my family, friends, and everyone close to me just feels like there's a lot of potential threats, and everybody's just telling me what he's allegedly capable of, and it's very scary for myself, and it has me worried about my kids, and just sleeping with anxiety and different things like that. So just moving forward, just want to pause on everything until we know that it's clear and safe for me to come back outside of work. I appreciate you all for your love and support, and everybody that knows me, etc. Thank you so much. Love.
Given her history, it's not surprising that her name has surfaced in Diddy's case. Naomi and Diddy have been close friends for years, with rumors suggesting they dated in the early 2000s. But once the allegations against Diddy emerged, she deleted all photos of them together from her Instagram, as if their history didn't exist. She was also present during Diddy's relationship with Cassie, and there are reports that she allegedly witnessed Diddy mistreating Cassie, but chose to ignore it.
Pictures, do you believe his claims?
Yeah, I believe his claims. If somebody put something in Cuban Gooding Jr. ear that this was fresh meat, or see can you break him, or see can you do something? Because don't no other man be that close to no another man, for that reason. Come on, bro. That's crazy.
Now, new reports claim that not only was she involved in Diddy's infamous parties, but she also allegedly helped recruit young girls for these events. As outrageous as this sounds, it's not the first time Naomi has faced such accusations. British actress Katie Noble once called out both Oprah and Naomi, accusing them of helping Weinstein trap vulnerable women, leading to significant backlash. This pattern raises serious concerns about her connections and the broader implications of these allegations.
To Oscar-winning actor Cuba Gooding Jr. facing new charges of misconduct and now surveillance surfacing. Here's ABC's Gio Benitez.
Tonight, Cuba Gooding Jr. pleading not guilty to new charges after this video obtained by TMZ surfaced. In it, you can see the actor appearing to grope a woman in a New York City restaurant. Gooding also pleading not guilty 2 weeks ago to charges from another allegation in 2018.
It's not exactly a shock to hear that Naomi may have been involved in Diddy's wild parties, but there's actually more to the story. Now, the reports suggest that Cuba Gooding Jr. was also enjoying himself at these gatherings. To be fair, that's not really surprising either, given the rumors that have surrounded these events. the parties have had a reputation for being over the top, with many celebrities rumored to attend. So, the idea of Cuba Gooding Jr. being part of the fun doesn't come as a major surprise. It just adds to the list of well-known names linked to Diddy's infamous parties. Lil Rod mentioned this in his lawsuit, claiming that Cuba Gooding Jr. wasn't just a passive guest, he was really enjoying himself. According to Rod, Diddy introduced him to Cuba on Diddy's yacht, where Cuba allegedly began touching him inappropriately. Rod even shared a photo of Cuba acting a bit too friendly, which certainly raised some eyebrows. As the saying goes, birds of a feather flock together, and in this case, it seems that Cuba and Diddy were certainly on the same page when it came to their behavior at these parties. Before all the recent drama with Diddy surfaced, Cuba Gooding Jr. was already facing accusations of inappropriate behavior. Back in 2014, his wife of 20 years, Sarah, filed for legal separation.
J. Blige is being talked about a lot. She got her start with Diddy, and then I think there's some quotes where she talks about how she saw the devil, and obviously we all know that she's sober now, but she went through some really low time.
While she didn't share specific details, rumors suggested that Cuba's infidelity had become too much to bear. Some even claimed she found out about his alleged sexual misconduct with other women. After Sarah left, Cuba's behavior reportedly worsened, with numerous women coming forward to share stories of his inappropriate actions. So far, over 30 women have made allegations against him, and there may be others who haven't spoken up. One accuser described an incident on March 1st, when Cuba walked into a bar around midnight and began bothering several women who were trying to take pictures with him. He would grab their cheeks during the photos, and if they reacted negatively, he would touch their breasts or say he loved them. There's even a video showing him touching a woman without her consent at the bar. Another woman shared her experience, alleging that Cuba Gooding Jr. acted inappropriately toward her in 2013. She explained that they met at a hotel in Soho, where he invited her for a drink. While they were having cocktails, he mentioned needing to change clothes and asked her to accompany him to his room. Once inside, she claimed that he crossed the line with her. Cuba was arrested for this incident in 2019, and many might remember the video of his arrest at the time.